What up? Every light on my dash is on. Well, the fuel light just came on and I was about 15 miles from home. It's been such a good van. It's never, ever once left us sitting. Although I should roll the window up because the exhaust fumes are really starting to come in.
Okay, so we got the chain to a seat tether thingy. Going to the strap. Going to the tree, and I just want to give it a tug so it comes off of that tree this way. Perfect. All right, thank you, Sienna. She's getting so soft I can't hoist it hardly anywhere in the back. The passenger rear coil spring is rusted through its place.
And that's about how mine was when I first got it. It was about like this. And then in about 5-6 years time, it went really quick. Now you're gonna see these things everywhere in the wild. Because I can't sell it. It's bad. It's bad. It's not even, it's bad. It needs tires and it doesn't go, it needs axles, no AC. It's got a lot of issues. Not really. I mean, it runs great. So it's tough, but it's rotted out. You can't hoist it. I haven't changed the oil in 20,000 miles. Sounds so good, and that Toyota tech kicks in and rips, man. And here is a first generation one spotted in the wild. Here's that shake.
Look at that tire wear. That looks like cord, but it's not.
337911. Take a few more pictures quick. Like, it's so fun to compare yours, and then mine has just been smoked. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We're definitely not worried about hail damage. Look at all these cars at the car wash. This is one thing I have never done to my van. 5-6 years, never been washed. I mean, I've done the windows on the inside once or twice. Yeah, that on the mirror there, whatever you see, that's original. And I'm doing a video on the value of these vans and why they're just so amazing. Nice, 311. I have a hubcap at home. If you want one, I'll bring one for you, dude. I've got a ton of them. Okay.
This one's gone. The air conditioning's gone.
Okay, so no AC in this one.
I have my traction controls off. It's
Okay.
like check engine, but they go on and off, on and off.
Yeah. Yep. And it doesn't affect the drivability at all.
No, I don't. It's just like switches on. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to get anything else of it?
No. Do your power doors work?
Oh, no, these aren't gone too.
Yep, neither of my power doors worked. Yep. But man, the doors, the body, it's nice and straight.
Yeah, and like the other thing that's broken was the
Do you care if I look in that one?
Go ahead.
Oh, it's clean too.
If you like want to put anything in there, I do. You can put my face in that. I don't really mind. Defrosters, the direction on where the air blows in it broke for it. Broke in there. And we were like, we wanted to go see how much it would cost to get it fixed. And they said it'd be like $500. So we just like went under the driver's side dash and like took a little piece off and just like moved it ourselves up to the defroster and then left it there because it was like because it was broken. So we were like, we only wanted the defroster.
Moved
we
it.
just manually moved it up to the defroster, so it would defog it and everything like that. So yeah, I mean it's still running. Hopefully.
And how long have you owned it for?
Probably, let's see. So probably 2017. We had just like a pickup truck. I know this has been lasting us for a while. The air conditioning went out like 2 or 3 years ago. We got it fixed and then it just broke right away and they didn't do anything about it. So we
man,
drive with the windows down.
Yep, that's all we did too. Oh, you got a hitch too. So have you ever pulled with it?
We pulled.
Oh, bike racks and stuff. Yep. If I ever have the money, the $2,000 or $3,000, whatever, I can find a solid one south that's solid, and unrust. I'll buy one again as a backup because they are just unbelievable. Especially today when you have, what are you going to do? Buy a Chrysler Pacifica or there's just nothing out there that can stand up to the quality and the testimony and the price. I mean, you go buy one of these where the AC works, your power doors work, you've got a van for life.
Yeah, literally.
Literally, it's just unbelievable value.
It's crazy how long this has lasted for.
Let's talk numbers and see what the Camry van costed me to drive over 6 years. We won't include insurance or fuel. 7 years ago, I put an engine in this Beetle. Honestly, I don't remember what I charged, but I did a timing belt and clutch at the same time, so let's just say $1,000. The customer owned a flower shop and was retiring a van. I don't remember the price we agreed on, but we'll just say $500 cash and the Sienna. Let's go over the last 6 years and see what it costed to own this van. 2 sets of cheap tires for $800, purchase price of $500, miscellaneous oil changes, some filters. I think I did a belt when I did the alternator, bringing the total cost to $2,380 over 150,000 miles with an average of 1.6 cents per mile. Oh, I also got $250 when I did this. Owning an older car can be expensive. Having a backup for spare parts comes in handy. However, I never used anything off this van, so it got crushed too. Now that I have crushed all chances of driving either van, what am I going to do? The flower shop I got the original van from has retired, and with that, a 2014 Sienna with 189,000 miles landed in my lap. Before we take a look at the new van, let's look at the maintenance and see what got this 06 to 338,000 miles, and what can we do to get our new van to the same mileage, or more, hopefully. It was dealer serviced until it met me, but we still followed Toyota's maintenance schedule. Pre-180K, it had all fluids, spark plugs, filters, timing belt, water pump, all done on time. When I got the van with 180,000 miles, I turned it into a maintenance experiment. You see, here in the Midwest, our worst enemy is corrosion. The solutions, salt and temperature, humidity swings, they all create structural havoc. Plus, look at how it was driven. Honestly, what comes to mind when you think of someone who delivers flowers compared to a pizza delivery driver? We basically got a well-maintained one-owner van with 180,000 miles and put another 150,000 miles on it for $2,000 6 years ago. And now here we are in 2025, and I'm getting a 2014 Sienna with 180,000 miles, all maintenance done, one owner, flower delivery van, starting what I hope to be another 6-year, $2,000 journey. If you need a car or truck, I suggest a Sienna. After 20 years in the automotive world, I have never seen a more usable, reliable vehicle ever.
Good evening, and welcome back to Market Watch Unexpected Returns. Tonight, we're diving deep into an incredible economic phenomenon that's leaving financial analysts scratching their heads. We're talking about the remarkable value this 45-year-old single father and his son squeezed out of this piggy bank on wheels.
That's right, Bob. I'm here live with what some are calling the dream machine for the modern age. This beauty, a 2006 Toyota Sienna, isn't just a vehicle, it's apparently a lifestyle statement. You see, Bob, we've discovered a shocking trend. Women absolutely adore a man that drives a rusty minivan.
And so I was just at the gas station here, and I said I need to put 20 on pump 5. And she's like, oh, nice truck. And I said, oh, that's 6. I'm on 5. I said, but I've got the nice new looking Sienna. And she's like, oh. Yeah, never in a million years.
If you can drive this and look this good, well, that is confidence.
My son found this exhaust tip just 4 years ago in the same metal bin I found the microphone I'm using, and the chair I'm sitting in, and the desk that's in front of me, the phones I use to record. Everything I use and built this YouTube channel on has all been hauled from our local recycling center in this amazing workhorse of a van. Oh my God, I've been looking for a new microphone. This is huge. Clean and full still. I haven't changed the oil in probably 20,000 miles at least.
If not more.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I leave the keys in it everywhere I go. It's just like a anti-theft. But honestly, I love it. 330,000 miles. Keys are in it.
Look, there it is.
Nope. All right, just got back from the junkyard with our 89, I think, GS 500-ish, Suzuki-ish. I know the Sienna sure delivered on its value. And with that, I value your time and thank you for watching. Stay tuned as the next video will be on the 2014 Sienna and what we can do to prevent it from rotting out. And thank you, Isaac Myers, for the great conversation. Check out his link in the description. I needed a microphone. I had like a little cordless one I bought on Amazon for like 15 bucks.
Yeah,
but I wanted like a Rode or something nice on my desk, but I don't have any money. And yeah, there was a nice blue ball snow or the snow blue microphone with the filter and everything. And I plugged it in thinking it would be garbly or cracked. Best audio ever.
It's crazy this doesn't throw away. You know?
It is. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the rubber side down.
Absolutely adore a man who drives a rusted minivan. Women absolutely adore a man that drives a rusty minivan.